My name is Eric Crocker, former NFL and AFL defensive back. My name is not Eric Crocker, MD, or Dr. Crocker. Okay. So you can take this with a grain of salt, but I'm just going to give my opinion based on all the things that we hear. And I gather I need to have Desi on here, but in my time slots and all that's kind of. But I'm gonna get Coach Desi on here. But everything that we hear pertaining to Brock Purdy leads me to believe this. So when we start talking about the timeline and week one, he's playing week one. And this is why I believe he is. I believe right now, from his surgery, again, from all the information I gathered, from his surgery, Brock Purdy is 100% healthy. Again, I believe from all the information that we've gathered, from his surgery, Brock Purdy is 100% healthy. The actual elbow and the surgery and the recovery of that is not what the issue is right now as far as him getting cleared. Now it's just building up the strength of I'm just throwing the football again. Now he's doing that. And then it's just getting enough throws to where, I don't have arm fatigue or, things like that, right? Because you haven't thrown the ball like legit throwing like other guys who've been training since March. His elbow, there's no setbacks on that, right? So remember Trey Lance broke his ankle, had to get his surgery, couldn't come back, and then they had to go back in and they had to remove some stuff because, not 100%. Right now, as far as how it's healed and everything is good with Brock Purdy. He's working with his quarterback trainers. Just, hey, work some mechanics. I'm throwing the ball, whatever. Then they just continue to ramp it up until it's like, hey, he's 100% cleared to play football. So that's the part we're waiting on now. But as far as the recovery from surgery, he's 100%. So when we start talking about week one, I have no doubt in my mind, Brock Purdy will be the week one starting quarterback. There's no doubt in my mind. Week one starting quarterback. Because he's no longer injured. He's just ramping up his throwing. It reminds me of like people that wear a cast, right? I've never broken like my arm or my leg or anything like that. But, they wear the cast on their arm. We'll just talk about the legs, all right? So you see somebody that breaks a leg. And they have a cast on for however long. Well, eventually, the bone heals. And there's 100% that cut off the cast. And then when they cut off the cast, you see that there's a clear difference between the left leg and the right leg, right? The right leg had the cast on there. It's skinny. The left leg, fine. The leg is healed. But now you just got to build up that strength again in that leg. The bone is fine. So it's like, look, you're fine. You can run, you can jump, you can do all the things. You just got to build the strength up to be able to do those things at a high level. And that's where Brock is right now. The elbow is fine, 100% healed. Now it's just about building up the strength in his arm. So Brock Purdy's fine. I keep hearing the 49ers don't know. Yeah, he's not 100% cleared right now, but I'm telling you that elbow is healthy. That's what I feel. I got my guy Jesse in the chat, and he says definitely 3 months. And he was 100% healthy, just built the strength to throw and doing it in a competitive environment. Exactly.